Hey there guys! Hallo Leute! Just a short disclaimer. I will be speaking in English and German in this video since it contains information about Monster Girl Quest, and there are not many. There are some people who commented on the Let's Play in English, so I assume there is an English audience out there beside my normal German viewers. So I will be speaking the majority in English for you, but also sometimes German just to translate for my other audience, so that then they can get the point too. Ich werde in diesem Video sowohl Deutsch als auch Englisch sprechen. Es geht um Monster Girl Quest und da es ja anscheinend auch englische Zuschauer gibt, möchte ich diese Info einfach an alle weitergeben. Und normalerweise, ich sag's ja immer, ich habe eigentlich verdammt clevere Zuschauer. Dementsprechend sollte es für die meisten kein Problem sein, wenn ich jetzt Englisch den Großteil der Zeit spreche. Auch weil Monster Girl Quest ja auch auf Englisch die Texte sind und wir Englisch vorgelesen haben. Also mache ich mir da wenig Sorgen drum, dass ihr das nicht versteht. I want to make this short video for you because during my last channel update video I talked about Monster Girl Quest and I said I would be making a video on this topic for Let's Play, and in the last weeks, months, long time, there were some comments asking what was up, and I assumed since there was a comment a week ago, sometime a week ago, that since I was speaking German in the update video, you didn't get the information, so I want to repeat it and put it in the playlist for the Let's Play at the end. Ich werde das Video hier, wie ich im Update-Kanal, Video-Update für den Kanal auch angesagt habe, werde ich das Video jetzt hier ans Ende der Playlist von Monster Girl Quest setzen, bis wir mal wissen, wie es weitergeht, wenn es überhaupt weitergeht. So, for all of you who don't know, I moved twice in the last couple of years, since I pretty much stopped doing YouTube videos and Twitch streams in that time. Also because my son was born, so you can imagine that was a pretty turbulent. That was a pretty active time for me, not online but in real life. He is now 3, and we got confirmation for a kindergarten spot this year in August, so yay. And also for my German viewers, auch für euch, I got, at the moment I'm doing schooling, I'm doing a workshop, an online workshop or multiple online workshops for online marketing manager with some extras here and there. Ich mache jetzt gerade momentan eine Weiterbildung für Online-Marketing-Manager. Die geht bis Ende des Jahres. Dementsprechend bin ich wieder relativ Vollzeit beschäftigt. This is online, so everything I have to learn happens in the browser at home. That's good. So I can be here for my boy when he needs my attention. But since we moved here, meine Eltern passen auf ihn auf. My parents are watching him during the time where Shiva is working and I have to learn. That's a coffee machine if you're wondering. I don't have that much time to dawdle, if that's the right word, since it is much stuff to learn and I'm behind now, so I have to pretty much do double work at the moment. That's also a reason why I'm not recording at the moment. Okay, I went pretty much off track immediately with the start of the video. Ich habe noch nichts zu Monster Girl Quest groß gesagt, obwohl das ja eigentlich mein Ziel war, von daher. Okay, Monster Girl Quest. After our move here to this house, where we hopefully will stay, I contacted Nagoya and ask her how she is, what she's doing, and all the usual. And also about Monster Girl Quest. And the thing is, since I moved in with my now wife, Shiva, and since she had also children, it wasn't really possible for me to record anything in the last couple of years. My PC is pretty much always standing in the living room. This is the living room, as you can see, with the TV right there. And that's way to the kitchen and the dining room. So when Shiva is off work, she is playing on the console, and I can't record without background noise and without disturbing her. So the only time I am free at the moment would be in the evening when she is at work. She is, ich weiß nicht, was Schicht bedeutet. She has to work alternatively in the morning and in the evening. Shift work. Wow, ist das einfach. Schichtarbeit, shift work. And when she has shift work in the evening and the little guy is in bed, is sleeping, then I could technically record, but I think many of you can relate who are now a bit older like me. After a long day of doing stuff, not even learning, but I have such a long to-do list. I don't want to go into that into great detail. After a long day, I'm pretty much sitting here at the moment, and the last I played was Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. Wrath of the Righteous. It's pretty difficult to speak that name if you're not a native English speaker. Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, Elden Ring, but since they announced Elden Ring DLC, I pretty much said fuck it, and what have we? How much? We are at the 7-minute mark. Okay, maybe I can say the F word at least here without being censored by YouTube. I said I will start anew when the DLC comes out, and at the moment Darkest Dungeon 2, and I would only consider, broadly speaking, consider streaming in the evening when I'm free, when I'm really free and don't have stuff on the side to do. Just streaming Darkest Dungeon, talking with some people of the community if they want to hang around, and that's it. Because when I try to make Let's Plays, I have to focus on it. I want to deliver quality content, and I can't do that when I'm done with the day at, let's say, 9 o'clock in the evening, because my little guy is sleeping pretty much at 20:30 and later, depending on if he had a if he was sleeping during the day an hour or more. So yeah, that's the point. Well, off rail again. I talked to Nagoya and asked, hey, are you still open for continuing the Let's Play? Maybe I can have time in between some other activities, one day a week, just like we did before. When we did a recording, it was multiple hours, and I pretty much had content for some months, or at least 1 or 2 months, where I was cutting and then uploading it. It's like this now. Nagoya won't be participating in the project anymore, sadly. And I can understand that, and I don't want you to comment somewhere under her videos about this stuff. It's been, I don't know how long, but 3 years or more since we last recorded. She understandably pretty much forgot about the game or the content, the story of the game. We would have to replay it. Maybe not the biggest problem. I also offered her to summarize the plot until this point that we recorded, but I can also understand when she said this pretty clearly. It's in the past. She has a new daily life. She also moved, I think, and she has a new job. She's on the move. She's working on the road. As much as I understood, she can do that. So She has enough to do with her own content. She is uploading pretty regularly, which I partly envy, I have to admit. And she doesn't want to continue it like this, and yeah, I understand that. I said to her, maybe when the little boy is in kindergarten, maybe we can then record something, but after that I got no response, because at that time I didn't even have a confirmation on the kindergarten spot. So what would she say to that? Yeah, we can record sometime 6 months in the future. Still no plan on my side, so it's again understandable. Alles, was ich gerade sage, nochmal für irgendjemanden, der jetzt auch noch auf Deutsch zuguckt, habe ich schon im Kanal-Update-Video gesagt, Negoya ist leider für Monster Girl Quest so nicht mehr dabei. Das ist leider einfach so und ich kann das auch voll verstehen. Dementsprechend habe ich da auch Respekt für. Es liegt jetzt schon sehr lange in der Vergangenheit, die letzte Aufnahme. Da hat sie schon recht. Naja. Well, what will we do at this point? I am very sad. I mean, every time I recently resetted my computer, installed the operating system new and all the programs. I do that pretty much every 2 years or something like that. And until recently I had Monster Girl Quest wallpaper as my login screen. So until the reset and since this news from Negoya, I pretty much every time I booted up my PC, I sat there and thought, damn, that's sad, because I still love the story and I still would like to continue, but I just can't really, because there's real life and yeah, you know it, it's pretty ridiculous at the moment with all what's happening in the world. Well, so the only thing I can do is make this video, put it at the end of the playlist of Monster Girl Quest 3, informing you that there won't be any Monster Girl Quest 3 content in the near future, because I don't want to continue it alone on my own. I think the dynamic I had with Negoya was pretty much superb, because she was open about the whole sexual topic. Reading this stuff, I myself am having more problems reading this stuff aloud than she did, I can admit that. I'm pretty prude that way. Well, but I don't want to continue it alone, since I think it would lower the quality of the Let's Play. Ich denke, es würde dem Let's Play einfach nicht gut tun, wenn ich das alleine fortsetze. Then I'm pretty much the lonely pervert doing a Let's Play on an hentai RPG. Well, that sounds great. So the only way moving forward with the project would be finding a different person. Maybe I could convince Negoya in the distant future, but I don't want to press her into this, you know? I don't want to force her by schlechtes Gewissen, by making her feel bad about it, you know? So the only possible solution I would have would be finding a new partner for this Let's Play. I pretty much throw my head out there and say, anyone who is willing to do it, who has a marginally good setup, you know, it's a bit of standard quality standard I have to do with microphone and stuff like that, and who can read in English, I would gladly talk to anyone who would like to continue this if they love Monster Girl Quest as much as I do. That I can at least say we brought this Let's Play to an honorable end, you know. That would be great. It would be difficult. It would be more difficult than it was in the before 2020, because then I had more free time. That's just the way it is. But yeah, if someone would be willing to put up with me and my antics, I would gladly take that chance. but you know, it's a hentai game. It's in English, and my audience is mostly speaking in German. Mostly German, not heritage, Ursprung, mostly coming from Germany. So, and we should have a similar sense of humor, and you know, it would have to be a good match, a perfect match, just for this Let's Play to continue. I say, if anyone wants to contact me, write me a comment, write me a message, join my Discord, talk to me. I'm happy. I would be happy. Even if it was just a fan of the game who would then say, I would love to do it, but I just can't. My English is not good. I'm from, don't know, France or another country, and I don't have that much English talking experience or not a good microphone or stuff like that. I would just be glad to hear that there would be someone who would be willing to do it, but just can't. But you know, until that point, this video is where the Let's Play stands. And if there will be any more content in the future, I'm probably just trying to continue other stuff for the moment, like Indiana Jones. I still got a recording on my hard drive that I have to cut in many pieces that it makes sense, or make a stream of like Darkest Dungeon. It's easy, it's short, or I don't have to explain much and stuff like that. So yeah. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for listening. I'm babbling about for more than 15 minutes at this point. 17 right now. And I'm just very sorry we couldn't bring this to an end with Nagoya. I'm deeply sorry. I'm very sad about it. You believe me. But real life, I had to prioritize real life in the past years for the sake of my career, for the sake of my family, for the sake of going forward and not being stuck in this I'm doing only this phase, you know, just living for myself, doing videos, and maybe sometime get a job that can carry me on. Since I met my wife, I have a child of my own now. I am working on my career with the workshop I'm doing, and as much as I want to continue this and this hobby in general, and I want to try it, I don't have a perfect place and time for it at the moment. That's it. Okay, before we crack the 20-minute mark, I thank you for your patience, thank you for listening. Danke, dass wer dabei war und wer mein Englisch verstanden hat. Ich hoffe, es war gut genug. And I will see you in the future. Maybe you speak English and German enough that you continue watching the little stuff I'm uploading. Well, thank you and have a nice day. Tschüss.